Science isn't clear, but what is clear is that the American Airlines Arena will be reopening to a limited number of fans tonight, and they are unleashing the dogs. The Miami Heat are the first team in the NBA to use canines to screen the public for COVID-19. So how is it going to work tonight? And what signal will the dog use to alert the handler that they have detected the virus? Here are your answers.
We looked at really innovative solutions. There was breathalyzer tests, and we also came across the dogs. The dogs were deployed at an airport in Finland and Dubai. Local governments in Mexico and Chile are using them. And so we saw that they're as effective as a PCR test, yet infinitely faster.
Is Sniff a company that's based here in the United States?
They're based here in the US, and they started doing the research and development around this. And then once they were able to prove out the concept, they partnered with a larger company called Global Canine Protection Group, and they've been providing detection dogs for airlines and cargo for years.
Detection dogs are very common. Obviously, when you go to airports, you typically see them sniffing out for weapons, sniffing out for drugs. But now the fact that they can start sniffing COVID is actually something remarkable. So what is it exactly that they are sniffing? Is it the protein of COVID or is it the sweat?
So when somebody has active coronavirus, their odor profile changes. They sweat out coronavirus, and that's what the dogs are trained to sniff on.
How many dogs are there?
We're going to have 4 dog teams to start. We're really excited to have fans back in a safe way, and the experience will be pretty much the same. So imagine you normally walk up to the metal detectors. There'll be one step before that where you stand in line, put your hands down by your side, and the dog will walk past you. It's as simple as that.
Okay, what happens if you have COVID?
If the dog detects on you, they will sit down next to you. It's a very gentle signal, and they tell the professional handler, hey, this person might have COVID. We'll then ask that person to step out of the line along with their group, and we'll give them a full refund.
I am a dog owner, and I know that sometimes dogs can be a little finicky. How do you know that it's actually accurate, that the dog can smell the odor of COVID?
So these are professional working dogs, trained from day one to detect active coronavirus.
COVID is so new. We're learning every day something new about this virus. So how can we be accurate that this dog is just not tired?
Well, first we're going to double verify. We're going to bring over another dog to detect as well. And if that dog also sits, then we're pretty confident that we should let that person leave the building. If for whatever reason we see some sort of disagreement between the dogs, we will have rapid antigen testing on site as well.
Is there a pre-screen for COVID if you are a little bit scared of dogs?
If you're scared of dogs or you're allergic to dogs, we will allow you to take a rapid antigen test instead.
Are the players also getting tested with the dogs, or is it just for fans?
The players will not be getting tested with the dogs. They have their own really strict regimen from the NBA itself. Dogs are just one step to a really comprehensive safety plan. In addition to the dogs, we'll have a strict masking policy. There'll be no food and beverage allowed in the bowl.
So are people going to be sitting 6 feet apart?
There'll be no one in front of you, behind you, to the left, to the right of you. And actually, some people might appreciate the extra space, but there will be physical distancing on top of all of the other safety protocols.